What's going on, YouTube? It's Legend here once again. This time I'm at you again with Genshin Impact. Yes, I know it's very random. I never really make Genshin Impact videos. I'm usually talking about One Piece or Attack on Titan or something. But, you know, Genshin Impact has been taking quite a bit of my time, and it's one of my interests, so I actually wanted to just make a video in regards to that. What kind of inspired this video is that I feel that people have highly underestimated the use of Childe and Hu Tao together. Now, there's a banner for Childe going on right now at the time of recording of this video, and next week Zhongli banner is coming. Now, first and foremost, I want to say, if you want to deal with meta, if you want to chase the meta, then don't worry about Childe if you don't have him. If you don't have Zhongli, make sure you get him. But if you have Zhongli at C0, I think it's worth it to pick up Childe, right? Actually, more so than Eula, in my opinion. And now, one of the things that I think is a hard sell on me for Childe is how good he goes with Hu Tao, right? Now, the thing about Childe and Hu Tao is that Childe is very good at proccing Vaporize with Hu Tao, even at C0. A lot of people think that C4 is needed because he'll constantly reapply Hydro. But the thing is, when you're fighting mobs, certain mobs aren't really going to survive that long when Hu Tao's on the field, right? But the thing is, when Hu Tao's on the field, since she's constantly killing people, right? Whenever you kill someone, Childe's little mark that he does, his Riptide, I believe it was Flash is what it's called, right? What happens is that it ends up, or his Riptide Slash, what happens is that it applies Hydro to the person next to him whenever someone is killed, right? So if you're dealing with mobs and you kill one enemy in that mob, everybody now has that Hydro mark and everybody has Hydro applied onto them. So Hu Tao can just keep going, and every person that she kills is constantly reapplied over and over again with Hydro. And that, I think, is good, because versus Xingqiu, because Xingqiu is good when it comes to vaporizing, maybe the best. But the thing is, now Xingqiu is not going to cause a lot of damage on his own, so he's not really going to be able to fully be able to take over the damage dealing unless you build him properly as a DPS, but chances are you're not going to have him built that way. I think Xingqiu's used best with a 4-piece Noblest Oblige. But with Childe, I'd say you put on a 2-piece Hydro set and a 2-piece Wanderers or Noblest Oblige, depending on the substats that you have, and he is good to go. The numbers that he puts up is much higher than what Xingqiu can put up, right? This 4, since he does higher damage, I feel that he actually ends up being a better teammate to Hu Tao than Xingqiu. And that's honestly what I really think. Now, in terms of how that looks like, right? He's going to be doing a lot of damage. My Childe now is C4 right now, because I mean, Childe is one of my favorite characters, but I do have some recordings of when I had Childe at C0, which was before this banner. And as you can see, he's able to apply Hydro to everybody, even though he's not on the field. All I have to do is either just one arrow shot or have him come in and do his little dance around a little bit, and everybody's wet, right? Now, in terms of builds, right? Right now, I'm running him on 2-piece Hydro and 2-piece Wanderers, right? Now, essentially, 2-piece Noblesse would be better for this, because honestly, you're not going to be auto-attacking with him too much when you have him paired with Hu Tao, because Hu Tao is going to be doing all the auto-attacks. So you kind of want to focus on his ult damage, and you want to get the Element of Mastery, so for when he vaporizes, right? It's probably best that you also have Bennett on the team, right? Now with Bennett on the team, he helps with set up the vaporize. He He makes Child stronger. Usually don't use Hu Tao within his ult unless Child's really low health and you can kind of nuke everybody. And then also have Zhongli on the team too, to do that there. But more so about Child. So I have him on the 2-piece there. But always remember that substats are everything, because if we take a look here, I don't really have too many 4-piece noblesse pieces that are going to be beneficial to him. We have the substats here when it comes to that. So we have the substats for that. It has good substats here. There's upstairs some elemental mastery, crit rate and crit damage. So this could be better at defense. I wish I didn't have it there, but it's there. It is what it is. And then yeah. But these are my different builds right there. I got the elemental mastery on there. Elemental mastery is actually very, very important when it comes to this, right? Now, also too, my crit rate is actually a little bit lower than I want it to be, but Hu Tao gives crit rate. So there we go right there, right off the bat, I got 66, 67 crit rate, which is ideal. So there's that. Don't even need much range of recharge because he's always going to have it up, right? It has a very low cost to it. But yeah, but with this, my Child can do, and his melee stance, his ult can do about 200,000 damage when it comes to that. And so having 200 damage go up while Hu Tao's skill is down is don't need to ask for much. Don't need to ask for much else, you know. But yeah, so that's the thing there. I mean, if you want to look at my Hu Tao's build, I have her on the 4-piece, which is set. When she vaporizes, she does about 75k damage. And also Child's talent helps boost her normal attack. So that's more damage right there, which makes him even better. So that's the thing there, you know. But yeah, I mean, and the thing is though too, when it comes to weapons, when it comes to Child's weapon, you have Skyward Harp. Now I like Skyward Harp, it does the most damage. But when you're doing the ult spam, what actually is better for him is Stringless. Stringless actually does work better, but because I have so much elemental mastery already, right, and because I need that crit rate, right, that it gives me, that the Skyward Harp gives me, I actually end up doing more damage with that, because I have the crit damage headpiece on. So, but yeah, but honestly, if you don't have a Skyward Harp, don't worry about it. Stringless is going to do the job even better than the Skyward Harp normally can. So there's that. But yeah, I mean, if you guys are thinking about getting Child, if you're on the fence about that, then I highly implore you to get him if you already have the C0 Zhongli. If you do not have Zhongli, don't worry about it. Just save up for Zhongli. He's the best, right? He is the best when it comes to meta in this game. I even have him on this team. Now, I mean, if you don't have him, then you don't have to have. If you don't have him on this team, I'd say a replacement for him on this team that I have would be possibly Xing Cho. So that helps definitely ensure Vaporize even more, right? So you get the resonance for Hydro and Pyro, right? So there's that. So yeah, so he works good there. Otherwise, I mean, that's mainly it. Or you can do Beidou, you know, just for some defense there. Beidou can also do her counters and stuff, and yeah, she go good when it comes to both Hu Tao and Child doing their auto attacks. But yeah, those are some swap outs there. I'd say you definitely want to have Bennett in the team. Regardless, no matter what you do, you definitely want to have Bennett in this team because he's gonna buff up the Child's damage, help him vaporize and such. But yeah, and also gives that power resonance. But yeah, but that's kind of the things I just kind of wanted to touch on when it comes to what I think about Child and and what UC has on a team with Hu Tao. So let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Like the video if you like the content, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get more videos like this, more videos on Genshin Impact. If this has some pretty good feedback, I'll definitely Feel free to make more other characters that might be heavily underestimated. Albedo. But yeah, so yeah, let me know what you guys think. And with that, I'll end it there. Legend out.